Hi, I'm Brian and this is Shuwen.
And we're Squash Biscuit, a film score and sound design studio based in Los Angeles.
We've been working with animators a lot recently, and we're going to talk about some unique ways to create sound design for animation.
Creating sound for animation is a hard thing because the footage you get is often very quiet or completely quiet. With live action film, you have environmental sounds that help you shape your decisions. With animation, you have to make everything.
This gives you some creative opportunities to shape a world and to create something that is unique but believable.
We have a clip for animation we're working on, and we have to make a monster sound.
In this scene, we have some children who have discovered that they can turn into creatures by eating their meat. And one child starts to eat all of the meats and starts to turn into a truly horrifying visage.
One easy way to create sounds that are scary, especially for living creatures, is to use your voice and adjust the pitch. Instead of a normal mic, I'm going to use a contact mic on my throat as the sound material. It will be affected by the rainbow machine and then go out to Brian's synth.
Using the very handy feature on the Zentor, we're going to be reamping the contact mic into the rainbow machine and into the synth. This is a short clip where the monster has overtaken a school jungle gym and two kids are trapped inside. Let's take a look at the raw muted footage. Cool. And so you might be able to notice that we just have it on a loop. So when working in your DAW of choice, in this case it is Ableton, we've just made a short video loop so that we can get the timing and the pacing of the monster movement. So as we mentioned before, the first thing we're going to do is add a little bit of weird affected voice stuff.
Usually I will start with like the page I feel most comfortable vocalizing with. So it's like this. It's basically like the page you talk in daily life. So you can take a deep breath. And while recording this, I usually look at the screen and try to sync with one of the monsters. Yes.
And so as she was doing that, I was recording the raw contact mic signal into the Morphagene for further pitch manipulation. Let's take a listen. The nice thing about the Morphagene is that you can have a piece of audio and scrub through it really easily. I also have this going through a beads to give me more pitch variation. I have this set up in a non-traditional way. I don't have any of the reverb up. I don't have it set to an octave or a fifth. I have it slightly detuned. I have the time going randomly scrubbing through the audio buffer so that we can add more gurgly, goobly sounds. And to aid in that, I'm also going to change the shape a little bit closer to the like the decay only shape, just for a little bit of sharpness. So let's turn that in and see what it sounds like. So that sounds pretty cool. I think that that would sound really good with a layer of the Rainbow Machine contact mic. What do you think, Shuwen?
I think you're right.
Fantastic. When we're working with sound design, you want to, of course, create your sounds on the fly, but editing is always the most important thing. So, as a good rule of thumb, have it recording all the time so that you can go back later and fine-tune it and sync it to the picture. Okay, we took a few moments to edit what we had and create a couple different tracks and layers. And so what we have so far is this. So that's the beginning of what we believe is a really nice, somewhat fantasy sounding, but also still very much terrifying sound world. The next thing we can add is a little more texture. And so for that, we have these cloth mats here, and we can utilize the contact mic yet again. And so we'll go ahead and create a new track and then create some kind of like fuzzy sounds. All right, so now we have small little crisp, fuzzy sounds that will mimic the undulation and wiggling of this unsightly visage. So if we add that with everything else, let's find a nice little loop here. I'll just kind of go in the middle. Make it looping. Let's see what we have with everything else. All right, and so that is starting to come even a little more to life. And so that is the beginning of this small sound design cue. It's the beginning of a larger scene. This is actually towards the end of the animation. And so through this process, we'll actually do a little bit of a back and forth where we record some, then maybe push it back out here, then grab some more of this. And the final result, after a few more hours, looks like this.
And thanks for watching. Check the link below.
And be sure to like and subscribe and visit Perfect Circuit for more information. Thank you.
Thank you.